Bright Willow Village shines under the sun, cottages nestled by a clear river, a scene of idyllic peace. Elara, 19, tends her vibrant garden, her laughter as bright as the blossoms around her. Kyle, 22, approaches, a gentle smile on his face and a small wooden bird in his hands. He presents the carving, his eyes meeting hers in a silent exchange of affection. Their eyes lock, love tangible in the air as they share a tender moment amidst the colorful blooms. Elara and Kyle stroll hand in hand through a meadow, soft dusk light painting the scene with warmth and serenity. Their voices, hushed with shared hope, weave dreams of future happiness, a cozy cottage, and a loving family. They walk, hand in hand, lost in their dreams. In the distance, Everwood looms, its dark silhouette a stark, ominous contrast to their bright vision. The forest stands as a silent sentinel, a haunting reminder of the shadows that may lie ahead. Elara and Kyle step into Everwood's edge, an unsettling cold seeping into the air, beckoning them forward. Ancient trees loom, their imposing forms shadowing Elara and Kyle, deepening the forest's mystery. Drawn deeper, they navigate through the silent woods, each step heavier with the weight of the unknown. An unusual stillness blankets the woods, amplifying the chilling atmosphere around Elara and Kyle. Deeper in Everwood, the twisting path vanishes, leaving the travelers utterly disoriented in the ancient woods. Lost, they wander deeper into the dense woods, where shadows play tricks on the eyes, and every rustle sounds like a warning. Suddenly, a figure emerges from the depths of the forest, cloaked in silver gray and adorned with owl feathers. It is Saraxa, her presence both ethereal and commanding as she appears before the lost travelers. Her staff pulses with an ethereal emerald light, casting an otherworldly glow on the ancient trees. The woods hold their breath, waiting to see if Saraxa is a guide or a gatekeeper in this enchanted realm. Deeper in Everwood, Saraxa's eyes burn into Elara, a silent challenge echoing through the ancient trees. With a swift, cruel flick of her wrist, Saraxa unleashes a wave of crimson energy towards Elara. Elara convulses as the crimson energy engulfs her, her body twisting in a horrifying transformation. Elara is transformed into a crimson-winged finch, the narration reveals, sealing her fate. Kyle watches, frozen in terror, his face a mask of utter helplessness, as Saraxa has captured Elara. Deeper in Everwood, Saraxa's sorrowful determination is etched on her face as she gazes at Kyle. The air crackles, the ancient forest amplifying her words, "You will forget, Elara." Emerald light erupts from her hands, a beacon of magic enveloping Kale in its warm embrace. The light intensifies, casting long, dancing shadows that play across the forest floor. Darkness creeps in, a silent, consuming tide, threatening to engulf the radiant light and the figures within. Kyle awakens at the edge of a distant village, his mind clouded, tunic stained with earth. He gazes upon thatched huts and playing children, lost in a place he doesn't recognize. A name, Elara, echoes in his thoughts, triggering a sudden, sharp wave of grief. Clutching his head, Kale struggles to grasp the lost memories and the source of his pain. Months later, Kyle's desperate cries for Elara echo through the dense forest, each call a testament to his growing despair. He pushes through tangled branches, his face etched with exhaustion and a haunting fear for Elara's fate. Beside winding rivers, his voice cracks as he shouts her name, the water carrying his pleas into the silent wilderness. The weight of Elara's absence is a palpable presence, a shadow that clings to him with every step he takes. He stumbles, his body weary, but his spirit remains unbroken, fueled by a fierce, unwavering hope. The wind whispers through the trees, carrying Elara's name on its breath, a haunting reminder of what he has lost. Kale lies restless, moonlight painting the sleeping quarters in a soft ethereal glow as he struggles in his dreams. In his dream, Kale sees a crimson bloom. Narration whispers, a flower of unparalleled beauty. The flower's petals shimmer with an otherworldly light, captivating Kale in his dream state. A ghostly voice echoes, "Find and free Elara." urging Kale deeper into the vivid dream. Driven by a burning dream, Kale gathers his meager supplies, each movement precise and honed. A worn pack settles on his shoulders, its weight a familiar burden on this solitary journey. His silhouette, a lonely figure against the vast, indifferent landscape. Torrential rain transforms the path into a muddy swamp, testing his resolve. Despite sun, rain, and treacherous terrain, Kale presses on, undeterred by the harsh trials. Dawn breaks over Everwood, painting the sky with hues of gold and crimson after Kale's long journey. At the entrance, a stone slab juts from the earth, a silent sentinel guarding ancient secrets. Growing from the stone, the crimson bloom unfurls, its petals shimmering with an ethereal light. Kale approaches cautiously, his eyes fixed on the bloom, a mix of awe and trepidation in his gaze. The air crackles with unseen energy as Kale reaches out, his hand hovering over the mystical flower. Kale enters Everwood, the air thick with ancient energy. The crimson bloom pulses with light, sensing his arrival. Trees part as if by magic, a path forming before him. Everwood itself welcomes Kale, its silent guardian. Kale advances towards Syrax's fortress, his figure small against the looming decay. The fortress stands broken, a testament to forgotten battles and the ravages of time. Its crumbling walls emit an aura of ancient power, thick and heavy in the air. Dust and shadows cling to the stone, whispering tales of bygone eras and dark magic. The fortress looms, an imposing challenge and a silent promise of trials to come. Kale enters a grand hall, its scale echoing with an unsettling silence. Cages stretch into the shadows, lining the fortress walls, each glinting ominously. Within each cage, birds of vibrant plumage flutter restlessly, their bright colors a stark contrast to their captivity. A wave of sorrowful singing washes over Kale, a chorus of captive melodies filling the vast space. The air is thick with the weight of their longing, each note a tiny rebellion against the fortress's cold stone. The symphony of sorrow wraps around Kale, a haunting testament to Syrax's cruel dominion. In Syrax's fortress, the grand hall reveals her uncloaked form, a malicious beauty radiating power. Syraxa stands, her presence commanding the vast space, facing Kale with an unsettling calm. Her eyes gleam with dark intent, a silent promise of heartbreak hanging in the air. A cruel smile plays on her lips as she delivers a chilling truth. Some loves are meant to break, Syraxa declares, her words echoing through the hall like a curse. Inside Syrax's fortress, the grand hall echoes with anticipation as Kale advances, his presence commanding attention. The crimson bloom in Kale's hand blazes with an otherworldly light, casting long, dancing shadows across the stone floor. Syraxa unleashes a furious attack, her movements swift and deadly, a storm of aggression unleashed. A shimmering barrier of golden light erupts around Kale, an impenetrable defense against the onslaught. The collision of power sends shockwaves reverberating through the hall, a testament to the forces at play. Syraxa staggers backward, her surprise evident as the golden barrier holds firm, unyielding in its protection. Inside Syraxa's fortress, Kale's frantic breaths echo through the grand hall, a symphony of desperation and fear. He races past rows of cages, his silhouette a blur against the cold stone, each step fueled by urgency. Kale's eyes dart from cage to cage, searching, pleading, a flicker of hope refusing to be extinguished. His voice cracks as he cries out, the sound swallowed by the vastness of the hall. Ilara! Ilara! Each empty cage deepens his despair, the silence amplifying the weight of his desperate quest. Sweat beads on his brow as he pushes onward, driven by a love that defies the fortress's grim reality. A soft chirp breaks the silence of Syrax's grand hall, answering Kale's call. His eyes scan the shadows, searching for the source of the sound in the imposing space. Beneath Syrax's throne, a tiny crimson bird trembles, hidden from view. The small bird, a beacon of color, seems out of place in the fortress's gloom. Its fragile form contrasts sharply with the cold, hard lines of the throne above. The hall echoes with the bird's small cries, a fragile sound in the fortress. In Syrax's fortress, Kael's fingers touch the cage, a fateful connection poised to alter destinies. The cold metal bars hold the crimson bloom, its mystical energy thrumming beneath Kael's touch. A blinding light explodes from the cage, engulfing the grand hall in an otherworldly glow. The fortress is bathed in ethereal radiance, a visual testament to the raw power unleashed. The light intensifies, signaling a monumental transformation within the heart of the fortress. Alara is transformed back into her human form as the light fades, revealing the miraculous change. In Syrax's grand hall, Alara and Kael embrace, their faces hidden, a sanctuary found amidst the chaos. Tears flow freely, a torrent of relief and sorrow washing over them in the aftermath. Their joined hands tremble, a silent testament to the ordeal they've endured together. Behind them, Syrax's face twists into a mask of unrestrained fury. Her eyes blaze with vengeful fire, a storm of rage threatening to erupt. The grand hall echoes with unspoken threats as Syrax's fury fills the space. In the grand hall of Syrax's fortress, Kael confronts her, a beacon of defiance against encroaching shadows. He pivots sharply, his gaze locking onto Syrax's, a silent promise of retribution in his eyes. Kael raises the crimson bloom, its gemstone heart throbbing with potent inner light. The gem pulses, casting eerie shadows that dance across the fortress walls. His voice rings out, clear and resolute, "Your darkness ends today." The air crackles with anticipation, the fate of the fortress hanging in the balance. The crimson bloom explodes into a sphere of pure, radiant light, bathing the grand hall in an ethereal glow. Syrax's power unravels, each strand dissolving like a forgotten promise. A sharp snap echoes as her staff splinters, its dark magic shattering into fragments. Her cloak, once a symbol of dark authority, crumbles to ashes, whispering away on the air. Syrax's physical form disintegrates, fading into dust, a ghost of her former self. Silence descends as only dust remains, swirling like lost memories in the wake of her vanished essence. The fortress trembles as cages explode, metal bars contorting and collapsing. Freed birds ascend, their wings a symphony as they circle the grand hall. Mid-flight, feathers shimmer, and birds transform into laughing maidens. The fortress crumbles, dust falling as cracks spread across walls and ceiling. Amidst chaos, Kael protects Alara as their fortress crumbles. They run, shadows of the collapsing fortress looming behind them. The sun ascends, casting golden rays upon the ravaged land. First light paints Everwood, a beacon of hope in the devastation. Alara looks up, the sunrise reflecting in her determined eyes. New day begins. The sun promises renewal amidst the ruins. Alara and Kael enter Bright Willow Village, hand in hand, greeted by cheers and fluttering banners. Flowers rain down as villagers celebrate, their faces radiant with joy for the couple. Beneath a sprawling willow tree, they exchange vows, their voices filled with emotion. Their eyes lock, mirroring a profound love destined to become a legend. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more magical, emotional, cinematic stories every week. Comment below. Which character did you connect with the most?